YouTube, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Pardon me for just a moment while I step up on my soapbox. Let's go. Okay, YouTube, sit back, grab yourself a drink because you're about to see a side of me that you have never seen before, because this video is going to be a little bit negative. I always like to stay as positive as I can be, but I feel like there's a lot of frustrations that I have about Modern Warfare Zombies that I am ready to just vent out. So we're going to have like one video where we just kind of talk about it, get it all off of our chest. Before we get into it, let's have a quick word from this video's paid sponsor, Messy Modding. Our Call of Duty service company. They get one in on like camos for you, including Interstellar and Borealis. They have pre-made accounts, nuke services, schematics, and more. Tons of reviews on Trustpilot. Use code COOL to save 5%. Use the link in the description down below. So yeah, we are here. I got the FJX. We are still working toward the new Mastery camo that just come out with Season 5. We're a little over halfway there with our FGX on that. And if you see a tombstone here, well, if you watched the last episode all the way through, which I hope you did, and if you didn't, make sure you go back and check out that video, because, oh, hey, don't shoot me in the face, because that one was a pretty good video. I actually enjoyed that one, and it had a pretty unfortunate ending. So the first thing we're going to do is head on over to our tombstone. All right, now we do have some goodies inside of here. We got a couple blood burners. Now I did have to bring on an extra operator here, that way we had a large rucksack and we had enough room to grab all of the things that we had inside of that tombstone. But like I said, this is going to be a little bit more of a negative video, and I had some notes taken and some things I wanted to talk about, but I honestly think I'm going to just kind of go off the cuff. Is right here, high latency, packet burst. And yeah, this generally isn't a big problem for me. I just made a video about how, you know, not so bad things have been for me as far as the servers in the game performance has been concerned here in Modern Warfare Zombies. But for so many of you out there, so many of you have been struggling so bad with these piss poor servers that this game has been giving over the life cycle of this entire game. It has been atrociously bad from the start, for the most part, even for me, for a very long time. It wasn't until just recently that it started getting a whole lot better, at least for me. I'm going to drop over to this bounty contract here. But this is probably one of the best games that just never was for Call of Duty. It could have been one of the best zombie games, if not the absolute best zombie game to ever come out. But they dropped the ball so hard in so many different ways with this game. If I were to talk about every single thing that, you know, they could have changed or should have done or whatever with this game, we could be here for weeks discussing everything that, you know, this game could have been. And, you know, who's got really time for that? So let's just talk about some of the most important things. One of which, oh my gosh, the packet burst in the delay right here in this lobby. Of course, I would get a really crappy lobby from this game. I think Call of Duty knew that we were going to be a little bit more negative here. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to slap on the flawless crystal there. I'm going to save the mag of holding. I really don't want to waste it in this game, because I don't know how much of this particular game I'm going to play at the moment, because this server is absolute trash. So we'll see how far we actually make it in this particular lobby. But, you know, why have we gone a year and not getting any new bosses? We've gone a year without getting any new contracts. We've gone an entire year of this game. You're kidding me, right? We're going to double spitball me right now. Okay, let's throw on some armor plates. Let's get back down here to this mimic. And let's finish taking him off the face of this map. And it looks like he has healed his way all the way back up. And he's going to go ahead and spitball me again. Like, whatever. That's fine. Man, I could really use some speed cola right now. But we have gone an entire year of this game without getting any significant new... I don't want to say new content, because... You're kidding me right now. Because we have gotten new content, and we've gotten some really good content. The very first Dark Ether Rift, that was really good content. That was one of the best pieces of content that they added throughout this entire game's life cycle. And we done chased him off too far again. trying to run away from these zombies. We don't have speed cola, and you see what a terrible disadvantage you are. You're kidding me right now, right? The packet burst is insane. We're gonna have to go, and we're gonna have to purchase another self-revive unless we can get him killed off quick enough, which we might be able to if we can get the critical shots off. Oh my gosh, with the reload. All right, come on, Cohort. Get him, 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 get him. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. We're dead. Just like that, we're dead. Oh, we were so close. Okay, and we're back, and now he's dead. Let's go ahead and get our self-revive. Make sure we equip it. We'll stow that away. We will use the Shatter Blast, and we're going to go hit a perk machine somewhere. I guess it's down on this side of the map. But we have gone this entire year. We have not gotten any new bosses, any new contracts. We've gotten some okay new content. But they could have gone so much further than it actually did. We could have gotten Dark Ether Rifts that stacked upon one another. Or if I go in one Dark Ether Rift, I can go into the Season 2 one. Or maybe the Season 3 Dark Ether would actually include rewards from all of the Dark Ethers. Why was that not a thing? Let me throw another decoy out here because I don't know why my first decoy stopped working there. But anyway, the content could have been so much better. They could have done so much more with this game. It had such high potential, and this game was such an incredible disappointment. In coming up with the last content update that is coming on the 21st of August, there are some cool things coming to the game. But why in the hell is there a schematic to give me an extra 10 pieces of equipment in my stash? Why is that a schematic? And yeah, I'm a little agitated with it. And like I said, I just want to get some things off my chest because this game frustrates me too. And I have tried to stay so incredibly positive, and I'll stay positive in the future. This is my venting and ranting video about the things that have bugged me so much about this game, and I'm probably going to get more bugged as this game goes on because of the packet burst. Like, I'm going to end up going into the Dark Ether way before I'm ready here, just simply because this server is absolute trash, and who wants to play in this? Now, granted, it's nowhere near as bad as some of you all's servers out there, and I see them, and, you know, you're just moving around like a slideshow, and then just all of a sudden you're dead because there was just nothing else you could do about it. But we don't have anything right now in this Tier 3 zone. There are no contracts. Why are we in Season 5 and this is still a problem? Why? Can a dev just let me know why this is a problem? Why have we neglected one of the best game modes that you have ever come out with? You have completely neglected. You have not fixed critical bugs that have been plaguing the game from the beginning. It took seasons and seasons and seasons to finally fix the containment levels. Just a feature that you brought in, what, Season 2, I want to say? I could be wrong on that. I really don't even care if I'm right. But it's been a while. That's my point. It's been around a while, and it took this long for you to finally fix that. Why is it such a problem? Why is it in today's day and age, we make a video game, and then we just work on it over a year, finally maybe get it to a good state, except for this game. They still have not gotten this game to a good state. I wouldn't call it in a good state right now. I'm going to hopefully make it to this contract. That way I have something to do in this game. Because making content on this game is getting difficult at times as well. Like, yeah, I still have ideas for videos, and I'm still going to bring you content. But hey, sometimes it gets a little bit difficult and a little bit stale when there's nothing new happening in the game. There are things that just don't ever get changed and things that don't ever get fixed. And it is incredibly frustrating. And as a player and as somebody who absolutely loves this game mode, I think we all deserved better than what we got. This is a paid game. This is not a free-to-play game. Warzone, which is a free-to-play game, gets taken care of way more than this paid version of a game. We paid $70, and so many of us paid the $70 just to play zombies. for no other reason but to play Modern Warfare Zombies. This is what we paid our $70 for, and nobody wants to fix it. Nobody wants to address it. They just want to let everything just kind of be. And I don't know if we're just trying to just let the game die at this point. I really don't know the long-term plan of this game, but it feels like they're ready to just let this game die. Now, I want to have hope for Black Ops 6, and I do. It's a full Treyarch game, and they've had so much time to work on it, but I know so many of you out there, you're upset that, you know, it's going back to round-based zombies. And Call of Duty has got this problem where they just want to go backwards all of the time. They just always want to look at, oh, well, let's go back to the heyday. You know, this game was so popular, you know, it's such and such time, and we should go back to that. We should go back to that. We should remake Call of Duty Modern Warfare. We should remake this game and remake that game. How about we make something new? Let's make something new. You made something new-ish. I mean, this is very much similar to Outbreak. It piggybacks a little bit off of Outbreak. It piggybacks a lot off of DMZ, but it's still its own unique game that deserved so much more love than it was given over this past year. Just the potential, so much potential was here, and to just see it go the way it has gone, as somebody who absolutely loves the game and who has had so much fun playing it and started my content creation career off of this game. And I say career because, hey, I hope that I get to that point at some point in my future. We're almost to 5,000 subs, so thank you to each and every single one of you. And I know that my brand is often built off of positivity, but I too get frustrated, and like I said, I apologize if this kind of video is not the kind of video that you want to see on this channel. Hey, I get that, and it's not the kind of video that you're gonna see all that often from me, but it does need made, and these things need to get said because I need to get them off of my chest too. It's hard to stay positive all of the time when there's nothing to be positive about. You're just trying to manufacture positivity to keep everybody smiling and hope that, hey, there's a brighter day tomorrow. But after each update comes and each update goes and there's not a significant change, look, I got to go way up here for the single contract that is in this tier 3 zone. And do you think I'm going to make it to this contract? No, not a chance in hell am I going to make it to this contract, because somebody with a Scorcher, now granted, I have one in my rucksack, I could be using it right now, I'm going to save it for another game. But somebody with a Scorchers, I'm going to Scorch on in here, and they're going to get it before we ever get there. Honestly, if I do get it, I'm going to be completely shocked. I'll eat my own words. I mean, there's nobody coming for it just yet, so I might have done all of that complaining for nothing. But who knows? Somebody might swoop in here at the last second. I don't think it's going to happen. It's not going to happen. We're actually going to get this contract. Okay, so the odds of that happening were like slim to none, but we'll take it. Oh, all right. I'll eat those words. We actually made it to that contract. But the fact that there's only one contract to do for all of these players inside of this zone is just utterly unacceptable. The lack of caring to fix just the most basic things in this game, I just don't get it. And I wish that we would get a little bit more information, you know, from some devs, or, you know, at least, okay, we'll use this Scorcher, but at least give me the why. Oh, come on. I'm going to go down while I'm putting a Scorcher on. At least give us the why. Why did this game not get the love and attention that it so desperately deserved? Because this game mode is incredible. It's incredibly addicting. It got me back into Modern Warfare Zombies. It got me into creating content. It got so many of you into loving Modern Warfare and just loving zombies in general, hopefully, because, you know, I guess we'll see how everybody reacts whenever Black Ops 6 comes out. I know so many of you say, I'm not playing that round-based stuff, but you know what? Honestly, I call BS on that, because you're going to play it, because that's what we do. This is the Call of Duty, this is the Call of Duty cycle here. We all play the game. We all say we're not going to play the game, but we keep playing the game, and that's what we do. We just do that over and over and over and over again. But let me know in the comments, what are the things that you are most frustrated about? What did this game lack for you that was the most disappointing thing that you wish the game would have had that they didn't have, that very easily could have been implemented? I've said it numerous times. For me, it would be stacking Dark Ether rifts. If I go into the Season 1 Dark Ether, give me a way to go to the Season 2 one after that. And then give me the reason to go to the Season 3 one after that. And if I want, let me go to an Unstable Rift after that. Give me more end game content, because that's what drives this game. This game is driven by end game content, and you get to choose one path when it comes to end game content of Modern Warfare Zombies. You can choose a Dark Ether Rift, or you can choose the Unstable Rift, and that is it. That is all you get. You get one choice. You cannot do more than one. And even more frustrating upon that, there is only one Dark Ether where you can go that you get more rewards than just what that Dark Ether came with. And that is the Season 2. When you do the Elder Sigil, you can get the rewards from the Season 1. But you go to Season 1, you cannot get the rewards from Season 2. You go to Season 3, and you can't get the rewards from Season 1 or Season 2. Why? Why is that a thing? Why was that ever a thing in this game? Or I guess I'm just going to go down constantly because there's never any plates, which is something that has been plaguing this game more recently than not. The zombies are dropping less and less and less armor plates on the ground. They continually buffed the ammo that gets dropped by zombies, but never buffed the amount of plates they get, which just make golden armor an absolute crutch in this game. But I really truly don't understand why I only get to choose from one piece of endgame content. Why I have to grind out an entire game and fight for contracts just so I can choose one piece of endgame content where I can go to maybe get some really good items for the next run. Let me have more options. Give me more choices. Give better, not necessarily better rewards. I think the reward drops are very fair between the Dark Ethers and the Elders and the regular sigils and the Tier 3 contracts, Tier 2 contracts. I think that the reward drops are very, very fair in Tier 3 and the Dark Ethers. I don't think they need buff. I'm not making the argument that they need buff. I'm saying that they need widen. I need to be able to get Season 2 and Season 3 items from the Season 1 Dark Ether. And the same with Season 2 and Season 3. From all of the Dark Ethers, I should get all of the options. And for the Unstable Rift, I should have the option to leave after every single round, having gotten a normal, like, Elder Sigil version of a reward rift at the end of each phase. And then give me an option to leave. And if you continue, then fine, awesome, go ahead, continue on. But you know, you run the risk of losing everything, of course, because you don't have Tombstone and anything. And I think that that is phenomenal. I think that was an excellent update to this game. I just think it needs implemented a little bit differently. I get that it's an all or nothing scenario, but so many people like to play Modern Warfare Zombies as a solo player. And when you don't make it solo friendly, when it is not friendly for a solo to go in and try to do the Unstable Rift, then that is a piece of content that is just no longer available to that player. And I think that that is an incredible disappointment and something that could be rectified and should be rectified. The game needs to be a little bit more solo friendly. Zombies as a whole is mostly played as solos. I know there's a lot of people that do play zombies together and play zombies as squads and things like that, but I prefer to play this game solo. I don't want to play with a bunch of randoms. I don't have a bunch of friends that want to play with this game. I do have a lot of excellent people in this community that want to play Modern Warfare Zombies with me, and I love that, and I appreciate all of you. But at least for me, for the most part, as a whole, I want to play this game solo. I am a solo gamer, and that is how I want to play it, and I just want things to be a little bit more accessible to solo players. Please don't go down again, Cool Whip. Buddy, I know you're doing a whole lot of complaining in this game, and you probably deserve to go down, and there we go, because again, we don't have any plates. No plates, never any plates, and I think we're out of self-revives. We are indeed. All right, let's head up to the buy station. Let's go spend another 5,000 essence on another self-revive. But I mean, I don't even care about the having to go buy self-revives. I hope that this rant isn't too much for you all. I mean, it is what it is, but I do think that there are still some very positive things about this game. Overall, I do still love to play Modern Warfare Zombies. I do still get on here and make content for you. I still get on and play games by myself just for fun. I still enjoy it. I still have a ton of fun with it. And it's not all doom and gloom. It's still a very good game. While yes, it is incredibly disappointing and so much more could have and should have been done with this game mode. And holy Disciple City over here. All right, we got rid of 2 of them there. Let's get rid of this last one here. Get rid of our bounty one. But this game could have been one of the greatest games of all time. And I truly actually mean that. And I'm just stuck in a reload and going down again. And I'm talking. I'm not paying a whole lot of attention. I mean, you guys can roast me for all the downs in the comment section. I mean, it's whatever. I'm more worried about just ranting about everything right now than I'm actually worried about what's going on inside the game right at this very moment. But I would like to get this guy done. I could throw on that mag of holding. That would make this a whole lot easier. All right, pop another reload. Get him to stop healing. Come on, Coldflip. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Pop a reload. Stop healing. There we go. It's like a cycle. Man, these disciples are tanky. Oh, we're so close. Get him. Get him, Coldflip. There you go. Hit your shots. There we go. They are... Oh, look at that. A Pack 2 crystal. Very nice. They are tankier than the Mega Abominations sometimes. Like, no joke there. Like, they are some tanky bosses. All right, Dark Aether time. And let's have a little bit of a flip here in... Look at that. We packet burst in here. All this because I just made a video saying how good my servers were. And yeah, I get it. I've complained most of this video. And hopefully that didn't scare all you too much. You're not going to see me rant and get upset all too often about hardly anything. I'm a pretty chill and relaxed guy. Just with some of my games that I've played here recently, it's the frustrations have started to come out. And getting toward like the end cycle of the game... Yeah, it gets frustrating, and sometimes you just want to get a little bit off your chest. So if any of that just made anybody think anything different of me, I mean, I apologize, but it's just me. Sometimes I'm gonna rant, and you're not gonna see very much negativity out of me, hardly ever. But this is the one time that I'm gonna be okay with, you know, if you got something that you want to rant about, something that upsets you about this game. Go ahead, let it out. Let me know in the comments. We can go right back to being positive tomorrow. It's no problem. We can go right back to being positive now because, I mean, this game still is good. I still have fun playing it. I'm having fun right now. Even though I'm doing nothing but complaining about the game, hey, I'm kind of having fun doing it. And I'm having fun playing while I'm doing it. And it is still a ton of fun to play. It's a ton of fun to make the content. And I do enjoy it. I do love it. And I'll continue to do it. Look at that. A mag of holding. I really want that. I need to get rid of some of these other guys here before they all overwhelm me. And I think I'm going to replace one of the blood burners from my bag. Holy crud muffins. That is a lot. Let's replace that blood burner right there. And did I get it? Did I get it? Did I do it right? Oh, come on. Stop bleeding. Did I do it right? Yeah, we did it right. All right, let's go. All right, let's Scorcher on out of here. Let's go do the extractors. Like the ones I like to do second the most often are the extractors. Look at that. There's a nuke on top of that plane. Very nice. That's good to know. It's good to have a Scorcher in this game too, so thank you, Sledgehammer, or whoever's making this game, for giving me that Scorcher in the tier 3 zone. That was awesome. All right, let's go down and get these extractors done. And I think we're making a little bit of comeback with our stash. Our stash was so bad a few days ago, even like a few episodes ago, and we've been slowly getting it back. So that's all good and well and positive there. And let's get this bad boy right there. And this is nice and simple. This is why I like this Dark Ether. I can just do a video where I just want to talk about, you know, maybe one thing or two things that only take about 10 or 15 minutes. I can run around, do a few contracts, and I'll have enough that I can get all the tacticals and everything that I need in order for me to easily complete this Dark Ether during the episode. And I really would like to get, I've done what, 3 or 4 now of these regular sigils, and I've not gotten an Elder, and we need an Elder because I really want the rewards from the Elder sigils, and those are the ones that I want to do the most. And look at that, well, we got some VR11. Why am I not getting any Elder sigils anymore? This is absolutely insane, and there's no way that that zombie was hitting me from there. Come on. No way. Not happening. All right, last one. Here we go. And then we managed to finish that one without even going down, so that's awesome. And finally, an Elder sigil. Finally, after all of this time. So, yeah, my rant is done. I mean, it is what it is. I got it off my chest. I'm good to go. We'll go right back to being positive in the next video. Hopefully, I actually kind of had one other negatively viewed video planned. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I might make it. I probably won't. But anyway, thank you so much for everybody who has supported me in this channel. And it's been absolutely an incredible journey over the past 4 to 5 months now at this point. We have come so very far, hitting almost 5,000 subs. We're almost to that 5,000, and it's absolutely incredible. And I have all of you all to thank for that. And I would just, let me get one piece of equipment here so we can make it out of here. There we go. There we go. Let me get that out of there. All right. And then we have one more over here to check. But yeah, so thank you all so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. And let me know in the comments, what is the most frustrating thing for you in Modern Warfare Zombies? And my name is Cole Whip, and I'm out.